That's a new tripod, baby. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah and this is Paperbacks and Palettes, which is a channel where I talk about my two favorite things, which are books and makeup. Today is a makeup day. Woo! If you're interested in this look, it's on Instagram, go check it out. My Instagram handle is Palettes and Powders and you can go see this look and everything that I used to create it. Okay, so for this video I thought it would be fun to do like a hot or not, a yes or pass, a yays and nays, if you will. Basically just like, let's go on trend mood, let's look around, let's see what new makeup is being released and let's chat about it. So I'm gonna hop on trend mood right now and just kind of scroll through and see what we've got, and I'll scoot over so I can put up some photos and let's talk. Okay, so the first thing that I'm pulling is these new complexion products from RCMA makeup. And so it looks like it's a loose powder, some liquid foundations, liquid concealers, and a pressed powder. There are 38 shades. How can you not manage to make a shade range for more than just medium tan? It's abysmal. Seriously, look at this. Tell me how any person of color could use any of these products. Like, disgusting, disgraceful. That's all we have to say about that. I don't even want to spend too much time on it. I don't care. It's gross. Let's move on. Okay, so it looks like Colored Rain is coming out with some new cream blushes. There are 4 shades. So here's the thing. I don't love cream blushes. I have a couple of liquid blushes that I like, but I don't have a whole bunch of cream blushes with the exception of like a couple of the Tower 28 Beauty ones that I really like and 2 Melt blush lighters that I also really enjoy. But I'm not a huge cream blush gal, so I'm gonna pass on these. But I think that these look really fun and pretty. Like that purple one, how different and how fun. I think that for only having 4 shades, like the shade range is pretty decent. I always think that Colored Rain does a really good job with their shade range. And I don't know, these seem kind of fun. How much are they? I don't know. But I think they're really cute, and like if you're interested in supporting small like Black owned beauty or indie brands in general, I would totally check these out. I think that they're cute. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do like really quick takes for some of these because I don't have a whole lot to say about some of these products that I'm just like not interested in, and I don't think that you need to hear my long drawn out opinions when I could just say like, you know, and move on. This lip lacquer pot from KKW, you know, not interested. That's all. Okay, so then we have like this relaunch from Kylie Cosmetics, right? Is it not the same? Is it not just the same thing? Like, she's coming out with matte lips, high gloss, and gel eyeliner. Didn't she already do all that stuff? The branding looks the same. Let's just move on. Okay, so this one almost got me. This is the Colourpop Lush Life collection. This eyeshadow palette was really screaming to me, and so were some of those Luxe glosses. But I basically talked myself out of it, which I'm proud of because it looks kind of a lot like the At Forest Sight palette, the Raw Beauty Christie one. And that's one of my favorite palettes from Colourpop. And when I'll put a comparison, somebody, I'll credit them, did like a comparison swatch of them and they look pretty similar. I'll put the photo here. Aw, do you see, right? Like it's kind of the same vibe. So I figured that I can just not buy another Colourpop palette and just use the one that I have already. But it is pretty, and I love that there are no pressed glitters in it because we all know that I hate pressed glitters. So they almost had me. They almost had me there. Okay, so the next one is this a new brand? It is. This is Otra Beauty. Otra? I think it's Otra. And so they're coming out with an eyeshadow palette and some eye primers and like a sponge and stuff. I've got no problem with the eye primers. Here's what I have to say about the palette. I have strong palette opinions as someone who's somewhat of a eyeshadow palette connoisseur, if you will, or just someone who has way too big of a collection. I hate really weirdly shaped palettes. They're impossible to store. This one is a huge waste of space, and which is a bummer, because if you look at the swatches look beautiful, but I just look at the way that this palette is laid out and I'm so not interested that I'm not gonna buy it. Like, if they just had put it in a rectangular palette, I might have bought it, but not because it's in this weird pyramid shape. Also, whenever there are palettes that have shadows on both sides and close like this, it just really, I just don't like that. I feel like they're gonna touch. No. The other one that kind of did this that bothers me, the really recent one, is the Odin's Eye, the Freya collection. The one that has the mirror in the middle that closes. No. I bought the other two. No. No. Okay, this one is funny because I didn't buy this, but then I went onto the brand's website and bought other things. So this is the Cosmetics new Divine Skies palette. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And then I went onto the website and bought the other two and not this one because this one is really, really similar to the first one that they came out to. This is the Venetian Rose one. I'll put a picture, but then I'll show you the other one that I bought and like the swatches next to each other. They just look super similar and I liked the other one better. So I just bought the other two. I bought the Clementine one and I think it's like Magic Sky. I'm probably totally wrong. It's the other neutral one. So I thought this one was super pretty, but the shimmers on the other one just looked prettier, so I went and I bought the other one instead. So, I mean, marketing successful, I guess. I might still buy this one. This is the Laura Lee Candy Skies palette. Candy Skies? Candy Skies. Dude. This palette is pretty. It's pastel, it's rainbow. The shimmers look pretty. It's not huge. I want the Nudie Patootie too, also. I might buy it. So I want to preface this one by saying that I love Teresa is Dead. So you all already know that it's the Lethal Cosmetics Lethal is Dead collection. So I've also never tried Lethal Cosmetics, but this one just doesn't speak to me. It doesn't speak to me. Do I even have anything else that I really want to say about it? Like, it looks pretty, and like, congratulations to Teresa because it looks like it's right up her alley and is stunning, and I watched the launch video and she's hilarious, and it just, I don't know. I do think that it's really pretty, and if you're interested in trying the brand, I've heard really amazing things, so go check it out. Oh, I already talked about this one a little bit. This is the Odin's Eye Saga Freya collection. I bought the two individual palettes. I did not buy the one that I didn't buy that one. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the swatches of these and they're just so pretty. I'm so excited for these to arrive. They just look stunning. I have like almost every other Odin's Eye palette and I love them so much. They make some of my favorite, they just make some of my favorite formulas. I really do love them. Okay, the next one is this new Fenty gloss, this Fenty Heat gloss. So I'm skipping over this. I don't love plumping glosses, which is funny because I'm wearing one right now. I like the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. I have a ton of shades of that one because it doesn't hurt my lips. They just feel like a little minty and I feel kind of jazzy. This one is made with like pepper. Yeah, ginger root oil and pepper. That sounds terrifying. I don't know. I also don't wear a lot of like red gloss, and I like the Fenty gloss bombs as opposed to the Fenty cream gloss bombs. I don't know why, but I don't love the cream ones, and this one kind of looks more like that. So, just not really for me, but I mean, if you like Fenty glosses and you want like a plumping gloss and you aren't scared of pepper being used, go for it, I guess. Here's a quick one. Hey, it's the new Tarte palette and it looks like every other Tarte palette and it's boring and I don't want it. Next. Same thing with these Bobbi Brown things. I've never tried anything from Bobbi Brown, but you cannot convince me that these aren't meant for the exact same skin tone, and it's just 3 different palettes for like fair to medium skin tones. I think they made them for 3 different shades, but let's move on. So Nabla is coming out with these 2 little mini palettes. I actually think they're kind of cute. I've never tried anything from Nabla Cosmetics because by the time I was made aware of them, my eyeshadow palette collection was just out of control. And so I just kind of figured that I didn't need any more. But the Secret Garden palette looks really pretty. These are cute. They're small. I like the blue one more than I like the neutral one because I have a million neutral palettes. That blue one is kind of cute and different. I don't know really anything about Nabla, but these are being released and I think that they are fine. Here's another quick one. Dose of Colors and Disney. I, for the most part, do not support Disney products. I'm not super attached to any Disney characters. I don't know. There's just a weird thing about like a makeup company collabing with like a multi-billion-dollar corporation that just seems like really greedy to me, and I really like couldn't care less about Donald Duck and Daisy Duck. Sorry. Yeah, just not interested. Also, this palette is not Donald Duck. It's Daisy Duck. It's not Donald Duck. Put a blue in there if you're gonna do Donald Duck. Like at least do it right. Suddenly I have very strong opinions on Disney. Okay, so it also looks like Hourglass is coming out with single shadows that you can put into a palette to make your own eyeshadow palette. I have thoughts. First of all, I want to say that this packaging looks hella wasteful. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna put every single individual single shadow in a luxury compact that looks like it's metal, and then you're gonna take it out and put it in another palette and throw the compact away. No. Do it like how Sydney Grace does it or how JD Glow does it. Just put it in the little sleeve, and that way it's paper and not literally aluminum that you're gonna throw into the trash or recycle. No, it just seems very bulky and wasteful, and it's one of the things that like I struggle with about single shadows. Also, petty thing, I guess the design of the pan is kind of cool, but you're telling me that you're gonna get like 25% less eyeshadow in that? Just a thought. I didn't say anything. Just a thought. Also, the colors look boring, and it looks like maybe it's like a 5-pan palette, and you know that each of these shadows are going to retail for like $22. Hey, it's editing me. At the time of this video when I recorded it, the prices for the Hourglass single pan curated things were not out yet. Now they are. It's $31. Let me just say that again. It's $31 for a single shadow. The 5-pan eyeshadows are $161. Go buy 3 Natasha Denona palettes instead. Go buy a Pat McGrath palette instead. Go buy like dozens of JD Glow shadows instead. Just like, boy, have you lost your mind. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna go finish editing. Okay, bye. Just go buy JD Glow shadows. Just go buy Terra Moon Cosmetic shadows. Just go buy Divina Cosmetic shadows. Cledona. Just go buy, I'll list some below. If you want good quality single shadows, I'll just list some good indie brands. Don't go buy them from Hourglass. They're gonna be like $20 a shadow. I have better ones. I'll list them below. Okay, here's another one. Hey, it's another Colourpop palette. We'll finish it off with another Colourpop palette. This is the Cabana Club palette, and it's an Ulta exclusive palette for now. And I want to, if you think that this palette looks really pretty, just do me a solid. Actually, you know what? I'll do you a solid. Here it is. And then here it is with that turquoise blue, that dark blue, and that purple covered up. Did I convince you? Did I convince you? You have this palette. You have this palette. You probably have this as another Colourpop palette. It looks like the So Whatever palette. It looks like every other Colourpop palette. It looks like the Secret Garden palette. Don't do it, sister. Don't do it. Don't let that pretty turquoise blue get to you. I looked at this palette and I was like, oh, she's pretty. And then I covered up that blue and I was like, I was fooled. Don't let it happen to you too. So those were all the products that we were going to go through today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this far, I super appreciate it. If you like this video and you want to see more, please consider subscribing. Like this video, leave a comment. Let's chat. What new makeup releases are you interested in? Like I said before, I also post book videos. Next video will be a book video. Also, last video was a book video. If you're interested, go check it out. I did a May wrap-up. It's pretty fun. So feel free to subscribe if you're interested in that as well. You can also follow me on Instagram. My makeup Instagram is at Palettes and Powders, and my book Instagram is at Prose and Paperbacks, because I love alliterations and it's fun to confuse myself. You can also shoot me an email at proseandpaperbacks@gmail.com, or you can check out my website where I exclusively do book reviews and wrap-ups, and that's at proseandpaperbacks.com. So with all those P's out of the way and stuff, I hope that you have a lovely, amazing, fantastic day and that you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!